Whether it was the excess ecchi or the flowing rivers of blood due to the amputation of limbs and dead corpses, anime sometimes tends to take things to the extreme of both spectrums of taboo. That is why for today we'll be talking about the top 10 anime you shouldn't be watching in public, like at all. As mentioned earlier, these anime are a mix between ecchi, lewd, and extremely violent and graphic anime shows. But before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, beware of the following spoilers. Coming in at number 10 is Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. The moment Uzaki-chan as an anime debuted, the character carrying the same name became hugely popular overnight, and just like that. Now, don't even try to act dumb, you guys all know exactly why and how this character became so popular. I mean, I can already think of two huge reasons right off the top of my head. But this anime has been quite controversial for the longest time now, and we all know with more seasons, things are about to get even more hectic with the wackiness and weird circumstances that these characters just seem to find themselves in somehow. Whatever it is that awaits these two, keep it to yourself. Tell no one, and please don't watch this show in front of others. Coming in at number 9 is Highschool of the Dead. Highschool of the Dead is what you can call the sweet spot and the best of both worlds. This anime has the action-packed scenes, the violence, the thrill of trying to survive and escape the hordes of the undead. And above all, they got sexy girls with auto vibes all over. Kinda inappropriate considering the situation they are in, though. Who the fuck cares? We love us some Ara energy and won't say no to it. Especially that one boba scene that physics university doctors and scientists still fail to explain to this very day. I definitely recommend watching this anime, but still, as the title of the video already explained, watch it alone. Alone, in the comfort of your dark room and dim-lit monitor behind locked doors. Oh, and make sure these headphones of yours are still connected, and I mean all the way in, just in case sometimes a well-connected headphone can make a difference between a person who is homeless and a person still living a normal life. Coming in number 8 is Zenrakei Suiei-bu Umisho. It's literally an anime created for the fan service featuring the swimming team of Umisho, a bunch of cute, alluring, giggly girls, both upside and down below, with the addition of the main character who, for some reason, after an accident he had at sea, feared water ever since. And of course, we just can't forget our crazy and outgoing cutie Ninagawa Amuro, the main heroine of the series, who for some reason is so good at swimming, you might think she is a mermaid or some sort, and add to that the fact that she goes full commando when swimming, so yeah, you heard that right, she swims fully nude without a single piece of cloth touching her body. Alas, we don't get to see her body in all its glory, but I guess that's what Rule 34 is for. No? Coming in number 7 is Boogiepop Phantom. Taking things down a darker road, I think it is now time for this anime to make its debut today. This anime is as dark as gore thrillers get. It has the mystery and the enigmatic vibes we all love so much, as well as the needlessly over-the-top violent scenes that we can't imagine an anime of that genre without. This anime is all about the monsters and Boogiepop hunting them down, seeking equilibrium and peace once again for the world. Boogiepop themselves are as enigmatic and weird to understand as a character can get. Even their freaking voice is surrounded with controversy and, well, questions you can't make out whether they are a man or a woman. This anime isn't for the faint of hearts. It's kinda close to Berserker with the content it offers on the table, so in case you are going to watch it after all, I recommend you watch it with discretion and after making sure that no one is seeing you watch it, especially if they can't handle those gore-filled graphic scenes. Coming in number 6 is Belladonna of Sadness. I've talked about this anime before in one of my videos. It is one hell of a weird anime to say the least, art-wise and story-wise. This anime features the fall of Jeanne d'Arc from grace and how she eventually surrendered her will, body, and soul to the devil, becoming the Witch of Flames, seeking vengeance on all that hurt her once upon a time. Even as an adult, I have found some scenes to be kinda, how should I say it without getting banned by Daddy YouTube again? Oh, right, too much, that's the word. Sadly, I can't explain the scenes more on this platform unless I want to risk losing my channel, but for those who have watched the movie or even seen some of its scenes already know what I am talking about and which scene I meant exactly when I said too much. Belladonna of Sadness is just that it's the life of a poor woman being exploited for her beauty and body. And when she tries to make something of her life, everyone shuns her and treats her lower than trash. Belladonna of Sadness is a great movie for many reasons, and I am not allowed to discuss here. But I bet you guys already got the gist of it and already know what is waiting for you when watching this movie. Coming in number 5 is Maniac. This anime gives me Ouran Club vibes all over, and for a good reason too. After all, this anime is a shoujo anime like Ouran and kind of from the same era as it. The animations back then had a certain style to them, and just by taking a brief look, you could already know what age this anime is from and to what kind of audience it was dedicated. Ultra Maniac is the story of two girls, one a non-believer in anything fantastical and magical, and the other a magical girl that came from another world with the ability to make enchantments using her magical computer. And guess what? Those two are the best of friends, with Miss Non-Believer here being the sole person in their school that knows about the nature of the powers of Nina, and this anime has some etchiness to it even though it concentrates more on romance and the relations of the girls with each other, but still. It is a quite nice anime to watch and relax opposed to the other anime on this list. I'd say that this anime is sort of the closest thing you can get to on this list that you can safely watch around others. Coming in number 4 is Magical Shopping Arcade Abenobashi. To the casual onlooker, this anime might seem like nothing at first, but the story is as deep as the Mariana Trench. The childhood friends find themselves surfing through the multiverse in a sort of episodic kind of nature. This anime quite has a lot of nudity to it, even though you can't see anything, but still the impression is there with the voluptuous Munemune, who for some reason one time is the antagonist and the other she is the one helping them in said universe. It's a jumbled bunch of nonsense that no one is able to understand at some points. But still good. Coming in number 3 is Higehiro. This anime on release sprouted a lot of debates in the anime community. It was almost World War III. I swear anime fans can argue about anything for hours even if it was a random stick on the ground. These controversial opinions and debates managed to give this anime put it, a not so well appreciated notorious reputation. Does that make sense? The main character of the show is sheltering at his home a much younger schoolgirl. With that info alone, you can already imagine the Rule 34 links, the fan-made manga, and all that other BS that comes with it. Almost instantly, the main character was marked as a pedophile even though he did nothing to her, mind you. And as for the girl, she was crowned the new anime's whore.
Nani?
The whole premise of the anime is controversial, and this isn't one of those shows that you watch with someone, so advise caution when watching it, and make sure no one is there with you. Coming in number 2 is Higurashi When They Cry. Ah yes, the fucked up we keep dying over and over and over on loop for all eternity anime series. And the fact that they are just kids, that just makes things worse. It just shows how far a person can go, and the fact that being a child doesn't necessarily mean you are innocent in any shape or form. These kids made sure to shatter our psyches in this mind fuck of an anime, and for those who don't know and have been living under a rock for the last 20 or so years, the Higurashi When They Cry anime is comprised of many anime titles that link to the same universe of the show, and the entire premise is about a curse affecting the main character's village, and only she has the ability to protect them from it. One problem though, everyone keeps killing her over and over and over again. And she keeps reincarnating over and over and over again, and every time repeating the events of the same day. Kinda like how Subaru repeats his day every time he dies. This anime is messed up as hell in both ways, the psychological one and the gore killing one. It is definitely not recommended to watch with those faint of hearts. Hell, I don't recommend it at all, period. It's a good series, don't get me wrong, but it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. And number 1 goes to Golden Boy. Kintaro Oe is a specialist in part-time work, riding all over the highways and byways of Japan on his trusty steed, the Mikazuki 5, and finding employment wherever he can. His adventures bring him knowledge and experience that can't be taught in a classroom, from political corruption to the delicacy of a young woman's heart. Kentaro will meet multiple women and fall for hundreds of his perverted, dirty, uncensored fantasies of the women around him. But the funniest scene for me has to be the toilet scene when he loses it, imagining the sexy blonde boss on the toilet seat and starts to hug it. Kentaro is so pervy yet such a gentleman, all women that encounter him fall for him head over heels. Golden Boy, as Kentaro quotes, is truly an exciting educational experience. It is by far one of my favorite anime ever for many reasons. Yes, the ecchi lewd scenes play a part in his favoritism, but they aren't the entire reason for it. The show has got it all. The action, the crazy, out-of-this-world madness, the etchiness, the lewdness of it all. And Kentaro is just such a goated character. 100% a must-watch anime. Just don't watch it with anyone, or share it for that matter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it for you. I would appreciate it if you guys would smash that like button, subscribe, comment, and press on that bell icon to keep yourself notified of all our latest new videos and upcoming projects. Also, don't forget to tell me down in the comments who is your favorite Sigma male. And if you have any cool ideas for our upcoming videos, don't be shy. Share them in the comments with us down below. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.